Royce Rollioni, Adam, whatever you want to call me, just out here smoking on some bad weed. It's got me thinking about times that bad weed's entered my life. There's been many times, but this is just one of them. Not as bad as it sounds by the title, but it's still pretty bad. I'm going to elaborate. So I'm down, back in the day, I'm going to say 5 years ago, statute of limitations. Now we're down in Manchester, we're having a cookout, bit of Richmond sausages. On the grill, maybe a tomato or two. Not for me though, I didn't eat tomatoes at that point. I have a dabble every now and again now, but back then, tomato free. And after we're done eating sarnies, and you know, I think we're watching some stuff on the TV, Game of Thrones, I don't know, whatever, Breaking Bad, whatever was on back then. And we decided to go out for a little smoke. And my mate's got his car on the drive. He ain't there, like, but his car's broke down or whatever. He's left his car on drive. Got out for a little smoke. Stinking out the street, stinking out the block with that good stuff. Pause for effect. So we're just chilling, doing a thing. Can't really remember the details. Next thing I know, we're surrounded by a gang. It looks like the actual fucking Dodger and his fucking crew. A load of midgets. They're about 8 to 10 years old, maybe a bit older. And they smell the good stuff and surprising us. They know what it is. They're telling us, oh, that's weed, isn't it? You're smoking ganja. Like, yeah, how do you know? How do you know? Next minute, this kid's whipped out a nugget out his pocket. It's like, yeah, we smoke it as well. I'm like, no fucking way. My jeez. Let me take a look at that shit. Reluctantly, they passed it over. I had a little look. I was like, oh my days. This is what you're smoking. It was blick. You know, like this side of my face is blick because I got bad lighting. That's how the ganja looked. It was fucking terrible. It was the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. Now, I ain't the uncle, I ain't the cousin, I ain't the parent, I ain't even the fucking stepbrother. So who am I to confiscate their hard-earned ganja? I couldn't do that to them. I couldn't say, look lads, I ain't letting you smoke that. And just take it off, yeah. I ain't a responsible adult, like, no, by any means. But what I am is a fucking caring smoker. I understand that these boys are probably going to be scarred for life off that nugget that they've got in the pocket. So I'll do what any good stoner would do. I'll reach in my bag of weed and I'll pull out a tiny little nugget. And I'll say, boys, I'm about to roll you up a real joint. You can't go smoking that shit. If you're going to smoke, you're going to smoke. Nah, I didn't do them nothing too silly, nothing out of the water, just a little 0.2 or 0.3. You know, a little babby L plate. Sat there, batted it up. There you go, boys. Go and smoke on that. Nah, I ain't really familiar with these kids. I ain't seen them since. They're probably about 18 now. But I'm sure they've grown into respectable adults, and I feel like I'm somewhat to do with that, you know what I mean? I'll put them on the right path. I'll probably stop them from smoking spice. And can I just say, this was in Manchester, near Atherstone. Kids age a lot faster in Manchester. I don't know what it is, something in the water, because it's a rough environment. I don't know. They grow up quick. So these ain't like normal 10 and 8 year olds. These are like your average 13-year-old. So it ain't half as bad as what it sounds on paper. No, I'm proud of myself for doing that. I'll put them on the right path of ganja. I'll show them how the shit should taste. And you know, I'm moaning about this shit right here. This shit that potentially gives you headaches, but I'm hoping it don't. Just yesterday I woke up with a... Yesterday after smoking, I woke up with a fucking headache, man. This morning. That was complicated, wasn't it? That was complicated. But I had a headache, and I'm thinking it was this. But I'm hoping that I'm going to smoke it today. It's not going to be as bad. But as you can see, I'm quite reluctant to fucking inhale this into my lungs, as it might be harbouring particles of mould. Now, my weed man listens to this, if I got this off. Yeah, and I hope you're listening to this, bro, because I can't do business with this no more. I respect you, I want to help you, but there's a line. I respect my lungs, and I want to help my lungs a lot more than I want to help you, bro. And this just ain't cutting it. It's not your fault. It's just economics, innit? You've got to make money, and the only reasonable way to make money is buying dirt cheap weed, yeah. But that dirt cheap weed ain't good enough for me, and it weren't good enough for them kids. I ain't even gonna fucking answer the phone to you no more, bro. Like, don't even try to call me. We're done. It's sad to say that. I mean, I would have called you up. I know you'd have replaced it. I know you're a good bloke like that. But I feel like I'd have been in your favour then. I'd have thought he's done me a good favour by replacing this shit weed. Now I owe to him to buy more weed. When I'm just done with it. I can't be arsed, mate. Battery low. Let me wrap this shit up. Bad weed is the devil. Good weed is like heaven in your lungs, yeah. Don't disrespect yourselves. Look after your lungs, man. That's about all. I think, what's it? I might delete some more shit and make another little video, because I've got some banging shit to talk about. But for now, that's a wrap. That time that I give ganja to minors. But I did the right thing at the same time. Yeah, boy. See you later.